everybody, welcome back. We are watching Witchblade. We are on season 2, episode 11. I just got done with 10, so I'm not going to bother wrapping up, mainly because I'm also running out of storage space. So let's go ahead and get to this episode and see what happens. This one is called Veritas, which is about life, living. I think it can also be blood. Veritas. It's usually defined as life, I believe. So let's see what happens.
40, 41, 19, 74.
Some kind of code. Said it loud enough for everybody to hear, though. So I'm assuming the codes are going to get back to Sarah. United States Constitution.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, that was a mirror beside her. He called the talisman?
The task at hand?
What task might that be?
Well, it's 4 in the morning, Detective. What task do you think? Listen.
What language was that?
We'll stay in touch.
It's a ledger book? Did she dream of him?
What else? Huh? Dick.
Deja vu.
You talk like
74, 02, 42.
Was that an IP address?
How'd you get in the front?
It was open. So you got more than one line?
3.
Is that the devil guy?
2 phone lines and a T1 for the computer, but they're all fine.
Is that the guy that visited her last night in her dreams?
Within our government?
Yes. These guys are a government of their own. They got more money, influence than
Men in Black.
They hide in plain sight. Act with complete autonomy. Sarah.
That's the second time they've done a weird thing with the waitress. There's Lazar.
Where remote stores of black crude is the industrial world's lifeblood. To the veins of raw ore buried
Lifeblood,
in the sinew of
Veritas.
the earth's hardest rock.
Yeah. It's here. Right here? Yeah. What? Sure? Yeah, because this is exactly what
That's the bench.
murdered. Now put your arm around me.
Really?
Just do it.
Oh, hey, no pillow talk, I guess, huh?
Don't get wet, Bowman. I'm just looking for something. Where'd you live, John?
I was
We're
born
back in the dream?
1917. Public service is nothing to be ashamed of. It meant something.
John
once
Edgar
to
Hoover?
Be a hand. How old are you, Sarah?
I'm
John
29.
Kennedy?
You're buried in the hallowed ground at Arlington.
It's an interesting
I'm not
talk,
the only one.
considering
No
this
one believes
is
the real thing is possible.
2021 now,
Good
and
tries.
everything that's been going on in the U.S. Might be John Kennedy. I'm terrible with history, and I'd have to look
That
up
means they won't.
who that could have been.
Any info I get from them helps us help Pez. Am I right?
Yeah, well, until
Oh,
about 5
does he
seconds ago, I
know?
didn't know that she needed.
Oh, he's just saying he's being friendly. Didn't tell him he's undercover.
We need to get it developed, see what's on it.
Sarah, listen.
Is this
we should
Watergate?
get back to whoever's trying to kill
When
us.
was Nixon?
I'm off.
Oh, that's a car they jacked.
I'm so well connected. How can you be so paranoid? I'm a cop. And I'm
Wonder if it's going to come out.
Sarah.
Is something going to have happened to the film? There they are. Time to get the glove out. So Gabriel may get to see her use the glove. Tell Gabriel to stay in the car and get the glove out. Ah, where'd she drop him off
Sorry
at?
you guys missed.
I had a feeling he would end up dying because he had a chance to see what was on the film. Is that Sarah? Yep.
The plaza last night.
He didn't leave anything for me.
He left it for
Wonder
you
if
to
she'll
look.
get
Thinking maybe he left it so
sassy.
you couldn't just
We make up our own laws.
by abridging ours.
This is eerie.
Your laws. This interview is over.
And he's dead. He shot himself? Behind you. What is this with spitting?
I had to give you a token or a pledge.
Gabriel? That was a weird reaction for her to have towards Gabriel. So that was an interesting episode. It was kind of eerie. Not that things were exactly the same, but some of the mentality was kind of scary because of what we've been through, we being the US, in the last really more than 5 years. I mean, and I'm trying not to get into politics too much, but there really isn't any way to avoid it either. So, without going too much down a rabbit hole, this the last 5 years of some of that loyalist and make up their own rules and all that kind of stuff. I'm referring to Trump, and I'm saying at least 5 years because of his campaign rally and all that kind of, or campaigning and all that stuff from that point forward. But really, we've seen it for quite a while before that. Some of the conspiracy theories that have been out for a long time, some of the rhetoric that you hear not only in the media but from Joe Schmo down the street, and the line about they think they're being patriotic and that kind of stuff. It was just kind of eerie to have that episode go on at this time. And needless to say, things have been stressful for a while when it comes to things have been stressful for a while when it comes to politics on when you discuss either end of it. And I've got family who are far right, and I have family who are far left, and then those in between. And it's just one of those things where it's just eerie, an eerie episode to watch. And the fact that she had the visit from JFK was kind of interesting also. It wasn't it wasn't a prophetic dream. It was just a visit from him to give words of wisdom and that sort of thing. The fact that she feels like her vote doesn't count. Well, November 2020, it was very evident if you watched closely that yes, your vote counts. My dad and my stepmom, dad is Democrat, stepmom was Republican at the time of this story, but they used to laugh and joke about how they canceled out each other's votes, but they still went and voted. So, um, that, things change. So, but it's just a, a lot of what I saw in this episode was weird. Just weird, weird timing. And I don't know how much I commented, hopefully enough that the, the video itself is not too short. But I just kind of sat there back into shock, experiencing a little bit of PTSD, whatever you want to call it. Weird episode. All right, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you for joining me on this one. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.